The potential fight of Jamal James being the one that called up to fight Keith. I think, he's very tall. He's like he's over 6 feet, like 6'1", 6'2". But he's not nothing that Keith would probably outbox a dude that tall. He would take, you would think that a guy like that, Jamal James, would be able to keep the fight at his distance, but he's not. If you ever seen him fight, he won't. He got a nice learning experience versus Ugas, who beat him up. But Jamal James showed he's tough. Came back from that fight, knocked out Diego Chaves, like I think you just said. So he's definitely earned. They both beat. That was Keith. When Keith fought Diego Chaves, as a Keith Thurman fan, that was like the first time you're like, damn, I'm proud of Keith. Look at Jamal James just beat up Diego Chaves, pretty surprisingly too. It'll be interesting to see if Keith gives him the shot. I don't think Keith would be, to me, that's a fight that Keith won't have to worry about it. Keith will just he's too quick on his feet in and out against a Jamal James. And I don't think, I don't see Jamal James being able to, like I said, control distance in that fight. It's a weird fight though, because I don't know. It's interesting. It's not a bad fight. Does it sell tickets though? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to stack the undercard like we've been saying. If Keith's gonna come back and fight, especially a guy who's still, he's not Jamal James is a contender. I know he's ranked in the WBC, but he's just out the prospect stage. Even though he's in his late 20s, he just hasn't had, his experience. Jojo Dan, Ugas, Wally Almotosa, a few split decisions. He deserves it, So I don't mind if Keith comes back and fights him. It's interesting because he's tall, lanky like that. So it's not gonna get Keith ready for Errol Spence though. Keith might want to look at some southpaws, but that's pretty much it. That's all I got.